Good morning, everybody. And again, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy holidays. Gonna do an unboxing here on Christmas Eve. Sorry, the whole thing doesn't fit on my camera here, my field camera, but you can see it over here and in my other camera angle. So 49 games today, 49 quick decks, I call it, but it's really 49 sports games. I like their quick decks versions of everything that they do. So let's get right to it and unbox this thing and see what we get out of it. And when you know what, I think I don't have my scissors in here, so we got to use the old hand method here. There we go. That's that. All right. Oh, bonus. I also happened to order, and it came in yesterday. I think it was, or the day before. I've been wanting to play this forever, and I haven't gotten to it yet. But season ticket football. So I ordered. I'm on this 1981 kick right now. I'm playing the 1981 payoff pitch tournament, but plan to do a tournament here, 1981 football, with season ticket football. My first jump into that, so I was excited to get the 81 season printed out and sent to me. And so that came in, like I said, a couple days ago. So have to watch some videos of people doing that game, get that down, maybe do a practice game, and then jump right into a tournament of 1981. So that's on the docket as well coming up. I got a lot on the docket. But 49 quick decks. This is just to start one of my favorite sports games as well, new to the market, really, for me at least in the last couple of years, maybe even the last year. Really enjoyed the hockey, really enjoyed the football. So let's see what I ordered. And I believe I did all this on the Friday deal, Black Friday deal. So take a look here. Best I can without hitting everything. All right, so we got our bubble wrap, which I'll give to my grandson. He will love that. All right. And I know your stuff right off the bat that I ordered 1981. 80, 81 NHL. The individual player cards. This is something I haven't ordered from Quick Decks yet. I've been using the more chart version of everything that they do, which I like. There's actually two of these in here. Let's take a look at how they look. A little preview here. I like it. Look at those. Those are really nice. They're perforated. I can feel it. Yeah. Similar to maybe a feel of play games. Maybe a little better quality than that. Not that I'm ragging on play games. I love their stuff. Anybody who's been following me lately and knows I've been playing a ton of play games. But it's like that. So this is the 1981 season players. Nice color to these. That's that. Got two packages of those. So I'll be doing a 1981 hockey tournament. I am really flashing back to 1981. Has no real significance to me. 81. I think I was a freshman in high school. Yep, getting myself there. But that was 1981, 81. Individual player cards. I'll set those aside. I get to play that. I got the new 2023 football. And again, I love playing this game. This is the NFC card. Let's see if we can get these out or a few of these out. So this is Arizona. So you see the way they do, the way Quick Decks does, or Sports Game, 49 Sports Game does theirs. Let's see if I can get that in there. Oh, I can't get the whole thing in. Maybe I can get it over here. It's really, I mean, look at that. That's extreme quality, and the print and the look and feel of that is really nice. I like these. I like an all one chart. I'm usually a individual player card guy. But this is one of the few games where I really liked it all on one sheet. And on the back, you have the kick return on the front, along with the individual returners, everything. And then on the back, you got the individual defensive performers, um, and some defensive stuff, tackles, sacks, da, 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 da. And there's two ways to play this game. I'm not going to get into the 49 quick decks versions, but there's two ways to play the game. So there's lots of fun with this, lots you can do. So a tournament of the 2023 is coming up as well. I've been a tournament guy lately because what I decided to do was become more of a tournament guy, which I've never been. I've always been a replay guy. But what I decided to do was buy the games that I could buy right now that my budget allows, and do more tournaments just so I can get my hands on everything, because everything was starting to just fill up in a closet. And nothing worse than looking over and going, oh man, I really want to play that game. I haven't done that one yet. And that's what stops me from replays. I don't know if it stops you guys, but it stops me. It's just wanting to do something else. So I found that tournament seems to be my sweet spot right now. So I'm doing tournaments, getting at least a couple games in with each team because I'm doing double elimination, put it away. But the idea is filling up what I call my retirement cabinet. So when I retire here in maybe 7-8 years, I'm going to have a pretty nice listing of stuff. One of the other things I like that you get from Quick Decks is these sheets. Again, here you go. So it's really kind of nice. So you got your score sheets. I'm not a score sheet kind of guy manually. I was as a kid. I think these are nice, but I do everything electronically because I just like to have a record of it for the most part. That's electronic, but I do like these, and we'll probably create something electronic, like an Excel spreadsheet to match this. So that's that. Put that over there. Here's the AFC. And I also bought the 2021 season. So yeah, there we go. Got the 2021 season. Again, you get the sheets with it. Excited for that. Yep, this is a pretty big box. So that tournament will be coming up. What else do we have in here? 2019. 2019. You get one of these for each conference, AFC, NFC, again, along with the sheets. So 2019 coming up. Right now. There we go. What's up next? Yes, it's 2001 NFC. Now, understand, I already had a bunch of these, so I just basically filled my library with the rest of the seasons that were developed by 49 Quick Decks. So what you're seeing here is a library filled with one of my favorites, especially one of my favorite football games right now. Hockey too. I really like Hockey Blast too. I don't really have a favorite game. I just like lots. And jump into 1980. Really a good year, 1980. That's basically I was maybe in 8th grade. Really started to get into football. And I'm from Cleveland originally, so yeah, I'm one of those Browns fans who that's why we love damn Fox. We really love sports simulations because it's the only time our Browns ever have a shot of really winning. Anyway, 1980, hoping to get Brian Sipe out there and see what I can do with him. And then we wanted to jump into the CFL, which obviously is 49 Sports Quick Decks has a lot of Canadian football stuff. So I wanted to try out some older Canadian football. I sat next to Warren Moon on a plane at one time and just talked to him, and he talked about all the fun he had in the CFL when he was up there. I believe he played for Edmonton, I want to say. But whoever it was, I can't remember off the top of my head, but he just talked about the fun he had up there, and he really loved it. And so I thought maybe play a season of CFL and see what I think of that. I watch it on TV from time to time when it's on ESPN. So it's kind of fun. Definitely different rules than American football. but really getting into trying. So that's my unboxing of my 49 quick decks. Things that I have coming up on my channel that I'm going to be doing, trying to first off do a lot more recordings. I did a round 2 of my 1981 tournament with payoff pitch, and that was fun. And see if I can bring up window. Here we go. Share this. Let me share this real quick before you're seeing that. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm for those of you, I put the link out there. I'll do that again. But I use a thing called Challenge. It's not spelled with an A. I believe this is out of England. It's a reason it's spelled weird. But I really like this tournament style that they provide. So all my tournaments are out there on Challenge. So this is what I've been using because I said I've been into tournaments. So this is the 81 tournament. I just did the Padres and the Cubs, who had really done well. And I remember this one. And that back in and just go like this. There we go. So really got into this. This is really good. I had the Cubs and the Padres. You can see they both pulled upsets in that first round. The Cubs beat the Phillies. It was just surprising. Steve Carlton was on the mound, but I believe they got to the bullpen. And then the Padres upset the Astros. So they went into this round 2 game here. And it was a great game, the first 5-6 innings. But then the Cubbies pulled it out. A grand slam in that game. I think it was Bunkner who hit it. I can't remember. Somebody hit a grand slam. Anyway, so now they have to meet the number 1 ranked or number 1 seeded Cincinnati Reds, who beat the Giants fairly easy. So anyway, Padres dropped down to the losers bracket. My next game up is the Dodgers and the Rangers. The Rangers had beaten the Pirates 6-5. That was a fun game. But anyway, so yeah, I'm using this challenge to do a lot of tournaments. I've completed 2 hockey ones already. Check those out. Those were a lot of fun. And I'm going to continue to do these kind of probably double elimination tournaments. I also got a side project utilizing History Maker Baseball and their all-time teams. Let me flip back here too. And so I've been using the all-time teams. These are, first of all, really nice cards for go to the other way. But I really like these cards, these all-time team cards. That came in from play games that they offered up during the season, during the Friday sale, Black Friday. And so really nice color-coded cards, and keep going the wrong way. So I've been trying to run a 60 game season on that. I want to see how everybody does for like 60 games. I want to play a lot of that. So I've been bouncing back and forth. I've already finished the first 3 games for each team. So been using that. And it just stays right here on my tabletop. And the reason for that is I don't want to forget about it. But I jump in like when I get stuff like this, and and I want to like do something different for a little bit. I do. But trying to stay focused on one tournament at a time. So I'm going to finish up this 1981 tournament with payoff pitch. Anybody who ever has followed me knows payoff pitch is one of my top, if not my top baseball game. And top for anybody is always different. I have a whole set of videos out there on that. But I just really, payoff pitch just clicks for me. It's just, I can really fly through games, and especially if I'm off camera, it's just so much easier. So, and it's not because of the speed. It's the game that clicks for me. But as you can see, I do love History Maker Baseball, which is, if you have not played this game, it is so different than any other game, baseball game out there, because it uses umpires. It uses stadiums, which I know, like Payoff Pitch has stadium cards too. But I think the umpires makes it tremendously unique. Nobody uses umpires. Here's a little thing of the umpires. So here's Dale Ford. And so, you know, like they put into more of a game where I want to call it strategy, but it's not always strategy. It's just it's a play by play. So you may have a guy who gets a base hit, and if there is a lenient umpire at second base, then he's safe. But if not, then he's out. You know, I love that. I just think that that's bringing in Dale Ford into the game, because we all know that umpires control things, and we won't get into the Kansas City Chiefs and their entire organization they have to control games. Sorry, Kansas City fans, just kidding you. So I got that going on, and lots of games going on right now. As far as I mean, I have Stratomatic, I'm sitting here just looking at just underneath my desk things. I have a whole nother brick. I call these bricks because I love them. Of Payoff Pitch I got to put together. This is 1983, I believe. Yep, 1983. So I gotta do that one. So I'll probably have an 83 Payoff Pitch tournament. One of the things I definitely want to get into, and Marco, if you're watching the video, I'm going to give you credit for this. I've been watching a lot of Marco's videos, and I hope you're feeling better, buddy. But Marco talked a lot about, and has some videos out there for red, white, and blue racing. And you can tell, you can see that the plastic's still on this puppy. And I got the 75 Best Racers. And I'm not a gigantic racing fan. I mean, I watched it as a kid. I know some of the big drivers, you know, like, you know, you look at the drivers on here, Jeff Gordon, and I don't know who Fireball Roberts is, but that probably shows how much I don't know, because people are like, you don't know who that is? No, I don't. You know, but I know some drivers, Rusty Wallace, and of course Earnhardt and his son. But it's one of those things that I really want to learn. Or not. It's kind of like soccer and hockey for me. I was a big baseball, football, basketball guy. I can tell you starting lineups for like all three of those sports all the way back into the 70s. But hockey, I just started to learn that last couple of years, but I love, really, hockey's like become my favorite sport. Love playing hockey. Started to get into some soccer because I watched some Netflix specials on some of the soccer teams, and it just drew me in. And then, of course, Play came out with a great, you know, they have a great soccer game. So I used that, but also Dice United is another really good game. So I was using that too. So I do have some games on those that I plan to play. And then again, I have so much Hockey Blast underneath here. And Stratomatic, I bought 1984. Baseball, also have the 2019-20 NHL Stratomatic. I'm just looking again at just some of the stuff I have sitting around here. I've got some Status Pro hockey and baseball that I want to do. And season ticket, and you can see right behind me some Stratomatic basketball. I bought some Stratomatic football. Yeah, I went nuts. But again, my idea is to put this library together that when I retire, I could just really get involved in all the stuff I have. So right now, I've got pretty much the ability to play whatever I want, you know, game-wise, with all the different sports, whatever itch I have to scratch. I have every game that probably is out there, really close, and more coming. So that's it for me. Again, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you guys have a great day today, and I will talk to you later.